Let's have all engines go. Race for the Sodor Cup.
Percy, Racing Thomas, Carly, Kana, Hero, Young Bao, Emily, Gordon, Beachy Nia, Toby, Kenji, Deliver the Wind Diesel, James, Crystal Cave Percy, and another Thomas.
And brand new to Kids Toys Play, Liam, it's
Ashima!
all the way from India. She looks absolutely spectacular, but she always has. But let's see if she can race. First up, Crystal Caves Percy looks a little scared to be racing Young Bao all the way from China. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and it looks like they're very evenly matched coming down the rainbow track. I think Crystal Caves Percy slightly ahead as he comes over the hills, and Young Bao caught on his tail. It looks like that tender has come off, slightly off the tracks, but coming out of the turns, it is Young Bao in the lead. The tender now back on track and on time, and looks like it is Young Bao coming down the line, and Young Bao has won. Good job, Percy, but he was a little bit too scared up against Young Bao. Next up, Racing Thomas, very excited to go up against Beachinia. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, coming down the Rainbow Road, and these two engines, no strangers to each other. Nia, number 18, looks like she has the beach, and she is slightly ahead, but she has the upper track. Here comes Thomas on the inside track, giving him a slight advantage coming out of the turns. Beachy Nita is behind. Here is Thomas, very excited, ahead of Nia as they come down the final stretch, and it looks like it's Thomas. Nia, new to our channel, doing very well, but not as well as Racing Thomas. Congratulations. Next up, it's Carly. Big Train Crane Carly going up against number 7, Toby, another new addition. I like this engine. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, coming down the line, and it looks like, wow, Carly well behind number 7, Toby, coming up and over, and he is really doing his best here. Coming around, and he has already passed the halfway point. He comes out of the turns before Carly even gets into the turns, and he is coming down that road as fast as he can, and look how far ahead Toby has won. Not much of a competition, unfortunately. Carly eliminated, and Toby doing absolutely wonderful. Up next, Kana, one of the fastest engines on Sodor, up against Deliver the Wind Diesel, who has delivered the win many times before. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, coming down the line, very evenly matched. Look at this, these two engines, looks like Kana slightly ahead, and she is coming over the hills. And look at this, yeah, she is definitely ahead, but she has that upper turn. A little bit of struggle coming around, but will she come out of the turns just slightly behind Diesel? This is going to be a very close race, I believe, as Diesel and Kana coming down, very evenly matched. Who's going to win? And it looks like, whoa, Kana, unbelievable. Very, very close race. Deliver the Win Diesel, deliver the win right to Kana. Congratulations. Next up, it's a battle of the big engines. Here is Mighty Gordon, the Express, going up against the Master of the Railway, Hero. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and here they come. These two engines, looks like Hero's slightly ahead, but his tender is off the rails. Oh, but so is Gordon's. Tender's not doing so well here on Kids Toys Play today, as Hero has the outside track. Gordon getting the inside track. Looks like his tender is definitely back on as he comes on the turn slightly ahead. Now Hero with his tender on, but as they come down the line, it looks like now Hero has definitely taken the lead. And who will win? It looks like it is Hero of the Rails. Mighty Gordon, one of our favorites on the channel, but not a match for the Hero of the Rails. Up next, it is Percy McGursey up against one of the fastest engines in the world, supposedly, Kenji of Japan. They say he's fast, but I've never seen him win a race. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and coming down. Look at this, and it's Percy slightly ahead already, Kenji. They say he's fast, folks. I'm not too sure about that, because it looks like it is Percy on this Rainbow Road. He's got that inside track coming around, Kenji. Very, very difficult for him to make it out of the turns. Look how much farther Percy is ahead. And it really looks like Percy's coming down the line as fast as he can, and
Percy wins!
Another one-sided race. Congratulations, Percy. You've eliminated Kenji. Up next, number 12, Excellent Emily goes up against the number 5 engine, the most splendid engine on Sodor. It is James. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and look at this. Very evenly matched, but I think James slightly ahead. That big wheel of Emily's not helping her out here. James, well known to be the fastest red engine on Sodor, and his tender is causing problems already. Emily's still on. Let's see if James, and he does. He gets his tender back on track and on time, folks. And look at this. James coming down the line as fast as he can. And will he win?
James wins!
Yes, he does. As we all knew, James, the fastest red engine on Sodor, wins. And the final race of the first round, Thomas the tank engine, who participated in the great race, going up against Ashima, as beautiful as she is. What did they compete in? The shunting competition?
Yeah, the shunting competition, and they both tied.
Well, let's see if they can do better in the great race. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, coming down this line. It looks like Ashima right off the back, pulling some crystals from the crystal cave. Beautiful Ashima, all the way from magical, mystical India, and she has that inside track already. Well ahead of Thomas the tank engine, who's coming around. But let's get back to Ashima and her beautiful paintwork, as she is clearly ahead of this race, Liam. But will it be enough to win?
Ashima wins!
And it is. Ashima doing very well. Beautiful paintwork all over her chassis. She's eliminated Thomas the tank engine. Welcome to second round action. 8 engines remain, including Ashima, our newest engine, Percy, Young Bao, Toby, Kana, Racing Thomas, James, and Hero. First up, one of our shortest engines, the little green engine, Percy number 6, and Young Bao of China, with that tiger on his tank. He also came from the great race, didn't he?
Yeah.
On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and here they come. Look out, everyone. It's that little green engine Percy, very evenly matched with Young Bao of China, as they come over the hills, and it looks like Young Bao slightly ahead at this point, and he has that inside track, and that tender is right off. Oh, that tiger in the tender, folks. Will it slow him down? Look at that. That's actually kind of cool. As they come over the hills, and the tender is completely off. But in the end, who will win?
Young Bao still wins. That was crazy. How did he do that?
I don't know, folks. That is an awesome race. Congratulations, Young Bao, and goodbye to Percy. Next up, Kana. And I think they were racing partners once in the race for the Sodor Cup. Were they up against Racing Thomas? Were they
they
teammates?
were racing partners.
Yeah, teammates, weren't they?
Yeah, because Kenji broke down.
That's right. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and here they come. Look at this. Wow, they are really evenly matched. Looks like Thomas the tank engine slightly ahead as he comes over the hills, and he's got all that steam behind him. He is really going, folks, as Kana enters the turns, and she is doing the best she can, but she is no match for Thomas the tank engine number 1 with an exclamation mark on the back. And in the end, it is...
And Thomas wins! The clouds look like popcorn.
That's just because you're hungry, son. But don't eat Thomas the tank engine at home, folks. Kana, you are eliminated. Next up, number 7, Toby, the Trem engine, a very popular engine here on Kids Toys Play. And number 5, it is Mighty James, the splendid red engine. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, here they come, and look at this, it is number 7, Toby, and James, neck and neck, very evenly matched, and they are coming over. And it looks like, oh my goodness, James with that tender right off the rails. Unbelievable. He's got the inside track, but I don't think it'll be much help as that tender is all over the place. He's doing the exact same thing as Young Bao. And in the end, look at this. They're really evenly matched. And it's going to be really close. Liam, call it. Who's going to win?
Toby!
Wow. Another absolutely fantastic race. I think James was ahead, but that tender came off track. Toby goes on to the final 4. And the final race of the second round, these 2 engines all the way from Asia. It is beautiful Ashima of India and strong and powerful Hero of Japan. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, here they come, and look at this Ashima right off the bat. Maybe the crystals give her magical speed, folks, I don't even know. Absolutely beautiful paintwork on Ashima. She has that inside track and she's definitely coming through. And look at this Hero, it looks like his tender might be off as well. It is, those wheels are, oh yeah, there it is. The same problem. Look at this, Ashima.
Ashima wins!
Unbelievable. Way to go, Hero. The master of the railway doing the best that he can, but not enough for Ashima. And welcome to the final 4. These 4 engines remain, including Ashima, Thomas, Toby, and Young Bao. Who will win the race for the Sodor Cup?
The train.
Good call, son. First race, look at these 2 old friends. It is Thomas the tank engine and Toby the tram engine. Who will win, folks? Let's find out. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and here they come. Look at this. Wow, look how close they are. They are really close. This is going to be a very close race, folks, I can tell already, as the battle of the teams, Toby and Thomas, come to the track. And it is Thomas the tank engine coming on that turn, and he has a very important number 1 with an exclamation point. Number 7 in behind, but in the end it is...
Thomas wins!
Absolutely. Congratulations, Thomas the tank engine. So popular they named the entire franchise after you. You will go on to the final. But who will Thomas face? Let's find out. Another battle in Asia. Actually, these guys were both in the Great Race.
Yeah.
2 of our most decorated engines, to be honest with you. Ashima of India, Yongbao of China. Beautiful paintwork on both of these trains. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and here they come down the Rainbow Road. It looks like Ashima ahead by a mile. Those crystal caves must be giving them magical powers, folks. And look at this, right by Thomas the tank engine. She has that inside turn. And look at this young bow with that tender again. That tiger is jumping all over the place. Will the tender fall off? And it does immediately. But look at this. Who's going to win, son? It's
the winner's Ashima.
And look at that. Wow. The tender actually got... Yeah, the tender got caught, and that's the fate of Young Bao. Young Bao, problems with the tenders as we race. It fell over and got caught. Ashima, you're going on to the final. And welcome to the final, folks, for the Sodor Cup. Thomas, as usual, very excited. And look at Ashima. She's already got her eye on the prize. Ashima and Thomas, who will win the Sodor Cup? On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and these 2 engines coming down as fast as they can. Thomas the tank engine in the foreground. They're looking very evenly matched. It is Ashima off in the distance with a slight lead, but it looks like Thomas has the outside turn as he's coming around. And look at Ashima, very confident, and her trailer does not get caught at all as she is coming over the Rainbow Road, well ahead of Thomas.
Ashima wins!
The Sodor Cup. Thomas the tank engine, 2nd place, but it is Ashima of India winning the Sodor Cup. Liam, what's the first thing you notice about Ashima?
That these crystals probably gave her magical power to go super speed.
Yeah, the crystals on her trailer, and her trailer matches the color of her chassis. The crystals do come off. They have that special thing on the bottom so you can interchange that. I really like that with the all engines go line. They can put anything on there, really. Ashima, beautiful paintwork. That's what we absolutely love about Ashima. That's actually what we loved when we first started the channel. This is one of the first engines we got was Ashima in Wind Railway.
I'm pretty sure she's also Veronica's favorite.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful engine. And here doing her victory lap with the trophy, Ashima of India, looking fantastic and strong. Nothing can go wrong with Ashima until Liam gets involved. Welcome to Kids Toys Play.